Hello and welcome to the Career 360 show. It's our initiative to help you through college admissions, courses and anything you want to know about any career under the sun. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll be taking all your questions, putting them to Parvin Malhotra with us in the studios. Parvin, thanks very much for coming in. We'll be seeing you for the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Hopefully.
A busy time for you?
Very, very.
And this time it's going to get tougher for the students, I believe. So many 90%ers, almost 20,000 in the New Delhi region itself.
Absolutely.
Which means the cutoffs
and the number of seats remain very much the same.
What's your estimation of the cutoffs?
I think they will go up, but then they also say that, there are going to be 5 cutoff lists coming, so, there is still hope. Also, the number of private institutions has gone up. So, students are now not so hung up on doing, brand name university courses alone.
All right. Should we go to our first caller?
Sure, sure.
All right. Thanks very much. In fact, we have a lot of students who've been asking us about space technology and what are some of the good places to go to. Can you name a few?
Well, the IITs for one would be a very good place. Another would be ISRO.
That's the IIST.
Yes, and their Indian Institute of Space Technology. So these would be 2 to begin with. BARC is another one, Bhabha Atomic Research, if that area at all interests. So I think these are the places to look for.
All right, so IIST, that's the Indian Institute of Science Technology, definitely a good place to go to. In fact, Dakshina Muralidharan spent a day there and filed this report for us.
The vehicle has been started.
As India's first mission to the moon, Chandrayaan-1, launched into space, some young students like AJITH watched starry-eyed. He's a second-year student of avionics at the Indian Institute of Space Technology and one day hopes he'll be part of ISRO's Mission Moon.
I'm waiting for the day when I'll get my hands to run that control system of a PSLV or a GSLV in Sriharikota.
It's something he'll be able to do once he passes out of the ISRO-run IIST. Located in the outskirts of Thiruvananthapuram, it's one of the very few institutes in India that offers a BTech in space technology.
We need a person who will be more productive or ready to use so far as the ISRO's program is concerned, and that is the reason why we set up this particular type of an institute, and we are giving scholarship after they finish their thing for a period of 5 years as a part of their the commitment to the ISRO.
If it is around this CG, what really happens?
IIST is a relatively new institute and offers BTechs in 3 streams for the moment: avionics, aerospace and applied science. It conducts a separate test much like the IIT JEE, and cracking it, well, it isn't easy. This year 80,000 students applied, only 150 got in.
It has power inputs. You have 3.
Rachna Reddy, in the process of designing a satellite of her own, says this is the place to be for science buffs.
Unlike other colleges where you have to pay all the fees, everything here is absolutely free. So the only thing that our parents pay is our pocket money. And then we have a job security also, so we won't be worrying about which company takes us or not. So we are completely burden free, and on top of it, we constantly get to interact with the scientists with whom we will be working after we finish our graduation. So it's like we are looking forward to our joining into ISRO. That makes it all the more interesting and exciting.
And surprisingly, there are no complaints about the canteen either.
It is in the extreme south, so they take a lot of care about the students who belong to the North India. So they usually provide the North Indian food a lot. So there has been complaint from the South Indian people itself that the food is too much belong from the North. So the food is pretty good here as compared to the other colleges that we have seen.
We have seen such countdowns only on TV screens, but for the IISTians, it's part of their daily lives. From designing and launching rockets to delving deep into astronomy, for these young men and women, literally, sky is the limit.
Network 18. And you are watching CNN IBN.